Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News with some latest events in the province. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, in the morning of July 10, 2022, the Branch of Social Insurance and the Post Office of the province held the launching ceremony to respond to Vietnam Health Insurance Day on July 1st.
Of participants of voluntary social insurance and household health insurance strive to reach the target of health insurance participants in the province. Mr. Phạm Văn Tâm, Deputy Director of Social Insurance of TayNinhTV Province, said social insurance and health insurance are two pillar security policies of the party and state, contributing to the progress and fairness in medical care, health protection for the people, contributing to ensuring social political stability and social economic development. After the opening ceremony, officials, civil servants, employees of the Provincial Social Security and the Provincial Post Office March made visual propaganda on some routes, distributed 400 propaganda leaflets at Bình Market, TayNinhTV City.
In order to ensure that the number of public employees in schools in TayNinhTV City are qualified, the City People Committee organized an examination to recruit public employees in the academic year 2021-2022.
In the second round of the exam for admission to the education sector of TayNinhTV City, 44 candidates were eligible to attend, in which 7 candidates applied for the position of preschool teacher. At the primary level, there are 15 candidates and 22 candidates applying for the position of accounting and medical staff at the school. The Recruitment Council conducts testing of candidates' ability, professional qualifications, and professional skills in the form of researching lesson plans and writing essays. $500 mooncakes and spoon cakes of on cakes without rent, no upgrades, are displayed by Úc Yến business households in Nội Ô Beach Quarter, Gò Dầu Town, Gò Dầu District, owned by Mr. Phạm Văn Thành. At the time of inspection, Úc Yến business households could not present an invoice as freeze right. Market Management Team No. 1 made a record of temporary seizure and sealing of mooncakes and sponge cakes for clarification and handling according to regulations.
Turn to other news. Ladies and gentlemen, in the evening of July 9, the final round of the contest searching for young talent or more workers in 2022 were officially held at the Children's Learning and Activity Center. The contests were organized by the TayNinhTV Youth Union, dedicated to the young workforce.
The final round of the competition, with the participation of 14 contestants, these are all candidates who have excellently passed the preliminaries have previously. In this final round, each contestant brought to the competition a different talent in a variety of fields, from singing, painting, presentations, to elaborate circus acts. According to the evaluation of the jury, along with their talents, the contestants also had to practice, cultivate, and invest carefully before participating in the competition. As a result, bring interesting and impressive performance to the contest and the audience. At the end of contest, the organizing committee awarded on 14 prizes to the contestants, in which the first prize belonged to the contestant Trần Kim Thao, Bến Cầu District Youth Union. The second prize belonged to contestant Võ Thị Kim Phú, unit of Bến Cầu District Youth Union, and the couple of contestants Võ Hoàng Minh and Võ Hoàng Khang, unit of Trảng Bàng Thao Youth Union. Bến Cầu District Youth Union has just cooperated with the delegation of the University of Natural Resources and Environment Hồ Chí Minh City to launch the campaign Green Summer 2022. This year, to participate in the campaign at the front of Long Chữ Camille Bến Cầu District, there are over 30 volunteers Currently, the second and third year students of the University of Natural Resources and Environment. Over a period of more than 1 month, the volunteer students will coordinate with local youth union members and youth to organize many activities to join hands in building a new countryside for urban civilization and for social security. At the opening ceremony, the Youth Union of the University of Natural Resources and Environment presented a symbolic board to build the Red Scarf House for members with housing difficulties, handing over 500 white notebooks to students with difficult circumstances in the locality and giving 4 bicycles to students who overcome difficulties and study well. Immediately after the inauguration ceremony, the first activities in the campaign were implemented by union members and youth of the units.
Ladies and gentlemen, people in both urban and rural areas are facing many difficulties in the current situation of high prices. Farmers are not only having difficulties dealing with rising consumer prices, but also struggling to maintain production in the context that the price of agricultural input has risen to high seen the past 6 months without any sign of showing any signs of improvement will cool down soon.
Mr. Võ Văn Teng, a well-known good farmer of Suda Yum Châu district, he has more than 100 hectares of agricultural land for production, but now his family only maintains 10 hectares of production, which is only 10% of the area because of too many difficulties. Agricultural products are not very expensive, while everything increased in price. Farmers have to save. People sell at a loss, but buy fuel is expensive. Workers increase each hour is 40,000 Vietnam dong. Don't dare to change routes because it's hard to guess. Segment lost and segments won. Farmers with a large area of land, like Mr. Võ Văn Teng, have had difficulties in organizing production. Smallholder farmers are struggling in the price storm. Even many people have left their land not to produce. The main crops of Yum Châu district are castor apple and cassava cannot have farmers overcome difficulties. The rise of castor apple in the last 2 years of epidemic, people destroy a lot even though this is a major. Influence from farmer households to business households, salt and ice increased. Pesticide increase and then essential commodities such as rice and fruit on increase. The castor apple tree is affected. A lot like Mr. Tang, growing cassava too, the maximum cost increased to 20 to 25 million per hectare, not as good as before. Shops that supply agricultural supplies or sell necessities to farmers must also adjust to the living standards of the people. The petrol increase. Many people in this village do not know what to do to sell lottery tickets. They sell a lot of lottery tickets, no longer farming. In the past time, Yum Châu District People's Committee has strengthened the direction of specialized departments to strengthen the inspection of establishments selling agricultural materials to combat fake stores. At the same time, people are encouraged to consume domestic products in the province and in the country to promote domestic production. On cost increase, while agricultural output is difficult because this is the main income of rural people, people have to reduce their spending, only spending on things that are absolutely necessary. Besides the items that are increasing in price very strongly, there are also some items that are still keeping stable prices in our province. Agricultural products produced by tenant farmers did not increase in price or only increase slightly. At rural markets basically did not increase. Besides many popular restaurants, many shops are trying to keep their own prices or increase very little. The owner accepts low profits to keep customers. Thus, consumers can prioritize choosing stable products and price stabilizing business points to save money. In addition, the agricultural sector also encourages farmers to use organic fertilizers instead of chemical fertilizers, use biological products instead of pesticides, use economical fertilization methods, water to save maximum cost in production.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.